Yeah, so Chris Chan, huh?
A real motherfucker. So what happened recently that
Did they announce like the talents or something by now, or I don't know.
What?
For Scarlet and Violet, have they announced?
Wait, hold on. Are we talking about Chris Chan now, or?
I was talking about Pickle and Scarlet and Violet.
Well, I was going to talk about Chris Chan for a second.
Okay, you can do that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Floor's all yours.
I think recently their case is going to. I almost said the Supreme Court, but I don't know. They're like actually having a trial or something. I'm looking at the trending right now.
I saw pictures they drew from jail. It's pretty powerful stuff. Sonichu, naturally, a subject, a powerful individual. People like
are gonna have
calling them in jail. Like they've been using their phone calls to like talk to like random people. I hear.
Huh. Yeah, I know there's this one guy. I don't remember their name, but they're like on Kiwi farms and stuff. That's kind of they're kind of the in for everything.
I thought you guys said Kiwi Ninja. I was like, that's for Flash games.
But no, I did not say that.
Oh, you said it halfway. You said Kiwi.
Why does man in dress name Chris Chan Trend? I am vomit.
I did see that.
Yeah. How long does Chris Chan have to spend time in jail? I forget.
Well, it's a felony if they get, because it'd be rape. Like.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the actual statute.
And I'm not sure if it would add more time that it's a family member. That would probably add like a.
Yeah, because I think incest is also like an illegal thing that I think is a separate charge.
And I'm not sure, like the fact that she's like elderly and had dementia pretty much or something.
That might be both elder abuse, incest, and rape. Though it sounds like.
Well, they might combine like the elder abuse and rape, maybe like a combination.
Yeah, because I don't think that's actually too uncommon.
Okay.
You see, up to 10 years. This one news article. Oh, this is so fucking like seeing like a news article that's clearly we looked up information to write this article. And, like trying to describe who Chris Chan is like.
Yeah, just go watch the like 167 hour. It's 167 hours so far.
Yeah, we're not done, unfortunately.
Except it is kind of getting close to the end.
Yeah, I do think this is genuinely gonna kind of be. I don't think there's a lot of ways out for Chris Chan here.
Okay.
I do enjoy that Gino Samuel's making this documentary because there really is not an unbiased source of information. Because anyone who's like chronicling it like has a vendetta, I'm pretty sure. Really, except for Gino Samuel, which is unfortunate. Because it's a weird situation of like I feel like there are aspects of Chris Chan that you feel bad about because it's clearly someone who needed way more help at getting stuff, but they are also like absolutely like a fucked up person.
Yeah, like
who has willingly done really bad things.
Yeah, just because they're autistic doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's intriguing to be like, it's actually one of the times I think a lot of people had to think about the fact that people are actually faceted like that. But unfortunately, it's Chris Chan, so like it's not. No one's going in with like a real high debate on anything.
I saw some. I'll try to find a tweet, but it was something like Chris Chan is like a litmus test for trans people. Like where? Oh, and Ezra Miller. They also
what
said.
I've heard shit's going on with them. I have no idea. I've seen one movie with them in it, and I heard that I think they like groomed someone.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know.
Are you not keeping up with all the celebrity pedophiles? Okay.
Just the headings on Wikipedia: legal issues, disorderly conduct, choking incident, Hawaii, relationship with Takata Iron Eyes, harassment allegations, and Vermont farm incidents.
Never bad when you have a choking incident put under anything on you. But two, having multiple incidents that are only being referred to as like where they happen, like never good.
Not good. Not good. Not good.
All right,
Not
so
good.
Pokemon.
Pokemon's next.
So I forgot that we have box art for Scarlet and Violet.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I
I
actually
didn't
like
know
it.
that actually.
They're not bad.
Have you not been like looking at any of this stuff, Steven?
No, I'm sorry.
I'm not saying you have. I'm just asking.
Well, no, I think you should be sorry. Why is he not keeping up with gaming? Fuck you,
Like,
Steven.
have you seen the new the Pokemon that they've shown?
I'm blind, Steven. You're
No.
perfectly fine. Yeah. I think
I'm sorry. I've been focused on Paper Mario and so I just scroll down and stuff like
You're
that.
okay.
Well, I think this was before you started doing that, but still, whatever.
Yeah.
At first, I was gonna get Violet, but have you been paying attention to any of the leaks or anything at all?
The only thing I've seen has been about the different professors in different games.
Because
leak, right?
there's been, the professors were in the trailer. If you look at this is like, kind of everything we know so far.
Okay.
And some of these you shouldn't take this as the gospel truth.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I will say though.
Like, actually, it says Murkrow evolution, and we kind of know that isn't true anymore.
Yeah. I will say if they have those final dual typings for the
Dark Ghost fighting,
letters, that will be really neat. Because I'm hoping, because isn't Fuecoco like dinosaur-esque?
Yeah, like a crocodile kind of thing.
Imagine if it's like basically like a reanimated fossil. That would be really
cool. That'd be cool.
A flamingo Pokemon would be cool.
Yeah. So, I guess what happened? Do you know about the Riddler? He kind of started with Sword and Shield, and like did a lot of stuff for Arceus too.
I don't think so.
He is a Riddler, I guess. Like, he's in China, and he has some inside with Game Freak, and just posts a bunch of riddles, like really obscure stuff.
That's cool.
What?
I said that's cool.
Oh yeah. And he never outright says anything, but that's how we know a lot of this. And then there was someone else. Yeah.
I do not like that description.
That's how the Riddler described it.
That's maybe one of the funniest ways to say anything. Well, this is how the Riddler's describing this.
Also, it's kind of funny because I think he learns a lot of his English from 4chan, so he's just like really toxic out of nowhere sometimes.
That's so fucking funny. Oh my God. It's like when they train it's like when they train like machine learning algorithms and they just start saying slurs. I hope some of these ideas are real, because it's looking like they're doing like an ancient future sort of idea, maybe.
Yeah.
Salt Pokemon.
So I'm probably gonna choose the Duck starter, the water type, because everyone and their mom's gonna choose the fire type, and I already chose Litten and Sun for cat. Cat.
As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted.
Okay.
Cut out for a while.
Oh, I did. I was okay.
Yeah.
Before we even knew about the ancient and future forms, before that was even riddled, people were assuming that Koraidon and Miraidon are the same Pokemon, just the ancient form and the future form.
That would make sense. Because
Karai in Japanese means like ancient or past, and Mirai means future.
Yeah, that is true.
And they appear to be like motorcycles and stuff. So people are saying that's going to be how you ride around. Like the leaker said, there isn't a bike in the game, so you might just ride around on them because they kind of look like motorcycles.
That's kind of fun.
And also, I don't know if you noticed in the trailer, but the Pokemon centers kind of look like gas station.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
If I can. Yeah, here.
Oh, wow. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, here's another one with actually like
they feel like
there's like parking spots.
Funny stuff.
I really hope we get better fucking trainer outfits because I really hate this school child.
Well, also according to there's another leaker that came out, just kind of came out and didn't even yeah, they came out. They didn't even like riddle stuff. They just outright said stuff, and the Riddler was like, "Yeah, this guy's kind of right. It seems like he's legit." And apparently, not everything the other guy is saying is true. I guess he's kind of throwing in some falsehoods. So this may not be correct, but apparently all the outfits are school-related outfits.
That's a disappointment. That's a disappointment so much.
Why don't they think... Like, I get Pokemon is a children's game, and it is marketed towards children to roll.
Right.
But dear fucking god, do they not understand that a lot of the people buying this game are like, I just want to be able to look vaguely like I'm in my 20s.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I don't know much about Spanish culture or anything, but they look like little German children, like with the suspenders and like.
Yeah. They look like, if you think of like European schoolboy, you imagine that with like a little propeller hat and like a lollipop.
Oh wait, no, those aren't suspenders.
Those items in the game.
Yeah, apparently there's like a few new gimmicks, like I was talking about the ancient and future forms, but then there's also what the Riddler is calling regional fakes. So do you know about convergent evolution, like in real life?
Like you put one thing in two different places and they evolve differently based off of that.
Yeah, but they actually evolve similarly. But they're independent. So like
things that evolve to similar states, but they weren't actually related.
Yeah, like bugs, like insects, bats, and birds all evolved like wings and flight, even though they're not related, because that was just what was beneficial for them.
Oh, we didn't mention this though, but the Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet is coming out November 18th of this year.
Yeah, so it's pretty soon.
So you can pre-order it now. I might pre-order mine soon, actually, before I forget. Because actually, it'd be nice to play it on day one and have it on day one. If that makes sense. But yeah, I'm excited.
But yeah, convert. So
go ahead. Sorry.
There's one regional fake. I think it's Diglett. Yeah. So it's a Pokemon that resembles Diglett, but isn't Diglett. And I think what they're saying is like the professors and stuff in the Spain region think it's Diglett, so they just call it Diglett, even though it isn't.
That's really funny.
And they're saying it's a water type. Have you ever seen garden eels?
No.
I don't think so.
I'll post a picture. They're kind of cute. They're these little. Whoa, that's not right. Hold on.
When they say the rating is RP, do they mean rating pending or something like that?
Yeah, that's what it means.
Yeah, that's so.
So it's it's a Diglett that would kind of look like that. Like it would pop up.
Wow, that's cool.
Well, it's not a Diglett. It's a Pokemon that looks like Diglett but isn't.
It is funny.
They try to trick you, right?
to be
Well,
like,
not necessarily, because it's not. It's not actually the Riddler said it's not like mimicry, like Mimikyu. Like Mimikyu does that on purpose. Looks like Pikachu on purpose, but it's not actually mimicry. It's just a coincidence.
I think I'm liking those sorts of ideas more and more, like the regional types, the regional
Yeah, I
evolution,
really like the
regional things.
Yeah.
Because that's just kind of like, we're actually categorizing animals, and sometimes like you make assumptions and you're wrong. And I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. So there's still regional evolutions and regional forms, but then apparently there's also ancient and future forms and the fakes. So there's like a lot.
Interesting. Some of the ones that they're doing evolutions for, like, I think are kind of neat. Like Girafarig.
We don't know if it's real.
Yeah, but like
But
the idea
I'm saying this picture actually. We've seen this has been leaked, and we don't know if it's real, but apparently that's what it looks like.
Oh, really?
it's really fucking funny.
Yeah, so the tail like takes over its body, kind of.
Kind of like a Slowking, right?
Yeah, or like mega and like mega Slowbro also.
Oh yeah.
I think they put the lull over there because there's probably some watermarks that could trace back to the person who
I would think
had.
so.
Yeah. Yeah. And all the concept art, like people have made like fake future and past Pokemon.
Mhm.
And based on that, the past Pokemon are like so much cooler. I'm kind of worried with the future Pokemon. They're just gonna make them all like electric, steel, cyborg Pokemon.
Yeah.
I hope they don't do that.
That's a very
I
assumption.
think there's kind of precedent for stuff
Fair
like this.
concern.
Because a lot of like the regional types are this specific type is now this one. Like this fire Pokemon's an ice type now, or this normal one's a dark type now.
Yeah.
And I think we've seen that a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised to hear.
Especially because they could do stuff so cool. Like speculative evolution is such a cool thing.
Like, how will things change?
Yeah, like how will the environment change and how will they adapt to this new environment? And they could just take the easy route and just make them all robots.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cool one. Like I think it'd be cool for some of them. Like someone did a I think right now they're calling them like proto forms and future forms or something.
Are they just trying to sound hip or something?
I guess.
Okay.
I guess. Where is it? But someone did it for Sunflora. Like did a future.
So did they announce they're doing like gym leaders and gyms again? Like they did in Sword and Shield?
That's what the leakers have said.
Oh, okay.
I think they've said that there are gyms and
yeah. Like this is a cool idea. I like that. It's like a little
ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So the games could cost like $60, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the fan base, I guess, is calling them proto forms and neo forms. But I think yeah, it's probably just like ancient and future. I don't know. And it's interesting that Palmy is getting an evolution if this is true, because this is the first time the Pikachu clone has ever gotten an evolution, if that's true.
Is Palmy one we've seen?
Yeah, Palmy is the little Pikachu clone we saw. The little like orange.
Fucking at all. I don't know. I've not seen this.
It was in the trailer with Lechonk and Smoliv.
Oh, I might not have actually watched that trailer. I might have just seen photos. Now that I think about it, that's pretty cute though.
I really like Smoliv, but once I realized it was SMOL, small. They did Chonk and Smol. Why did they do that?
That's on the English translation
Yeah, some millennials definitely got in there.
What next? Are they gonna have avocado toast Pokemon?
Oh my god.
Laugh.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
I refuse. Frankly, there have also been leaks for the gym leaders, but we also don't know if they're.
You think they're all school fucking people still?
No, no, they're not. They're not. They're not. They're not.
It's interesting that they mention generations on some, but like not what Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, those are kind of nice designs.
Yeah. And the Riddler, the second guy, I think, posted this, and the Riddler actually before this was posted, like mentioned something about highlights, and they all have highlights in their hair, except I guess the bottom right guy doesn't really.
Yeah,
But they all sort of have highlights in their hair.
makes sense. I like that the top middle guy just looks like an old man. Like an
Yeah. Top left has like Magnemite hair.
Yeah, it took me a second to decipher what they look like.
Yeah.
I like the design.
And then this is like the last big thing that we've seen. Which is yet another gimmick that they have like these crystal forms, I guess, and people have been trying to say like this looks like a Lilip kind of, if you see its eyes.
Yeah.
And then there's like a poison thing logo. It's almost like a poison type logo or something. So it's like using a poison type move and it becomes poison type or something. It's kind of weird. We don't know exactly, but actually in the trailer, I guess you said you didn't watch it, but at the end there was this sort of like crystalline pattern, and people are kind of wondering what that was.
You know, it's kind of interesting now that I think about it, because Nintendo opted to not, because there wasn't an E3 this year, but they opted to not do like an E3 presentation sort of thing at the
Yeah.
same time.
Or a Pokemon Direct or anything like that.
Yeah, they didn't really
Okay.
do a direct. They've had like smaller ones, I think, since. But I wonder, because normally we have way more Pokemon information by now, because this game releases in 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 months.
1 month, yes. A little less than 4
Well,
months.
almost.
Normally they've announced the whole Pokemon.
Really like 3 months because this is the end of.
Yeah, you're right. Which is pretty low amount of time. Like they've given it not a huge amount of press.
Yeah, I mean it feels like we should get a trailer any day now. But
It does seem kind of like because we haven't really seen a lot of Nintendo's offerings for the rest of the year. Because Xenoblade was like their big thing for the summer. Originally, it was supposed to be later, then they made it earlier. And Splatoon is their next big thing. But we don't know like anything they're releasing late, other than Pokemon will come out in November. But normally they have a couple of hitters coming out.
Yeah, and that picture with the crystalline thing, that one on the bottom left, apparently that's Sprigatito's evolution. And apparently Sprigatito unfortunately stands up, which is just tragic.
Bipedalism!
Why can't they make a cat that doesn't stand up?
But how is it? But if it...
Yeah, how do they get the fur bait then?
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Sad.
So does the game release on the same day as same as Japan people would get it?
I think
yeah, they've been doing that since X and Y.
Okay. So
I remember that was kind of like a selling point of X and Y. They're like, and it releases globally at the same time.
You don't have to wait a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like when Black and White came out and Diamond and Pearl and all that, just watching everything about it and just knowing everything about the game before it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of an unfortunate, I think, byproduct of how older.
Yeah, because all the big all the big Poketubers would just import it and play it and not have any idea what anyone's saying, but still.
Well,
I think also too, there's the issue of it was between like global release, but after the advent of the internet, so we had rapid information. Like before, it was like you might hear shit in a magazine that was like conjecture about a thing that might come out in a year, but that for a brief period of time, it was like you could have the entire game played for you, and you still just weren't getting it.
though, for people who get it early though, in past Pokemon games, like if there's like an embargo on it where you can't upload to YouTube until the release date.
Yeah. That didn't stop people from X and Y though.
But people still like recorded everything they could like the day before. Like I know PD1 all did that for like Sun and Moon.
Well,
so
yeah, that happened with X and Y and stuff.
Okay,
like and Sword and Shield, like happens all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually things get entirely data mined and figured out before. There's also people like stores that break street date, and so people just get stuff early.
Yeah,
and usually they get sued by Nintendo.
Did Amazon like send out the copy a day early by mistake or something, and people just really play it before it?
Yeah, I got a lot of it early when I came.
Yeah,
that's pretty common.
Okay,
yeah.
This
but people can just play through the game as much as possible before it actually releases. They have like a day to do that.
Yeah,
which it's common now actually. To do that.
That's a good Twitter for like someone that just follows all the leaks and stuff and has good like theories and stuff.
Yes.
So did they already announce like the evolutions, final evolutions and middle evolutions for the starters yet?
No, that's kind of what we've been talking about this whole time.
Okay, yeah.
All the rumors and stuff.
We don't even know the typing for them.
Well, the leaks say, here, what was it? Sprigatito, the grass type, is going to be dark. Fuecoco with the fire is ghost. Quaxley, the water, is fighting.
Okay.
Apparently, that's not. Don't take that as the gospel truth, but
yeah.
And apparently the code names are Titan. That's the code name for Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah. So I'm excited for the game. I mean, I still have to play Sword and Shield, but I'm excited for the game. I have both Sword and Shield. I'm further in Shield.
Have you even started them?
I got to like my started Pokemon and then the first like couple battles, I think, and that's about it. I should play more though because I've been putting it off. It seems like a good game.
Finish Arceus. I would say honestly, Sword and Shield was extraordinarily like mid-tier for me. I don't think I hated it, but it was not my favorite Pokemon experience by far.
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon at its core is like a good thing, I guess. It's hard. It's hard for them to make it bad, but
but there was a lot of. It was one of the you know how people talked about Sun and Moon like it was super difficult to get through all the time because it was always like railroading you.
Yeah,
I never felt that in Sun and Moon. I liked how Sun and Moon worked, and I played both Moon and Ultra Moon, but I remember actually like getting mad at being railroaded in Sword and Shield because I was just like literally just like, well, you have to go to the next city now. You can't do any of these other things.
Yeah, and apparently
wander around in like the most soulless part of the map.
Scarlet and Violet won't be like that,
which is nice because it's like
I can see that.
In some regards, like I don't dislike linear games. I usually like linear games, but they're with Pokemon, it was very much a like, okay, well, I know what I'm doing though. Like, please.
Yeah. Also, another thing about the Riddler, he said he's gonna stop posting, so like forever, he's done.
He's done.
Is he the guy that like just worked for Game Freak?
I think he knew someone that was on the inside, and the things he posted are like, here's one: male, 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 female, 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 male, male, female, female. Yeah. What's another? I'm trying to find some more. Oh yeah, there's one Pokemon that is a hardcore queen. That's what he said.
Really?
And his team is he has all 3 starters, 1 Object Mon, 1 Rock type Mon, and a Puppy Mon.
Pokemon.
Apparently one of them is like he kept posting this picture of I'll try to find it. Like a piece of bread being sliced, and it had the that one meme dog, the what is it? Too much, too many. What is that dog? What is that dog?
Is it a Mianiana or a Houndour?
No, I'm talking about a meme. You dip.
Okay.
It's a meme. It's a meme. You dip.
It's a meme. Meme.
I don't know. Apparently, there's a there's a bread. There's a dog Pokemon that resembles sliced bread or something.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Here, this is the kind of shit he posted.
So, is that fake or real? Anyone know if real?
I think it's real. I personally would say it's real.
Okay. I hope he's proud of himself for posting that.
He should be proud of himself. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I hope I am too. Let's see. This podcast has been going on for like 32 minutes. Do you guys want to keep going?
I think you said 13 for a second. I was like, no fucking.
Here's another one. This is also the kind of stuff he posted.
Oh. And in post, I'll add these pictures.
People are actually like able to get stuff from that.
Yeah,
I think they're like. I was gonna say they're hex codes, but no, they're too short to be hex codes.
they could all be put together in something. In something. But...
Yeah, I think this was something with regional forms.
But it's like a clock and has numbers.
Yeah, true.
What's so great about it?
I don't know. Smarter people than me figured it out.
Oh.
And this was back in April, so I don't remember what it meant.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was fun to follow this stuff and see all the latest developments and how people were just deciphering this.
Aren't you guys worried about spoilers though?
I mean, it's kind of hard to be on social media. It's hard to be on social media and not see the spoilers.
Yeah.
It's called Don't Look Them Up.
I mean, I don't look them up. They just
don't choose to look things up on social media. That's the way the website works.
You kind of just have to not go on social media if you don't want to see spoilers.
Oh. Well, fun then. So the legendaries are cool.
Uh-huh.
I still think I'm gonna get Violet though.
That's what I thought at first, but with all the leaks, I kind of want to get Scarlet.
Because the Virgin exclusives?
Yeah.
Well, the stuff we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, we don't know the Virgin exclusives yet, but...
Yeah, that's true. I just threw that one out there, not knowing either way.
I also like the Professor way more for Scarlet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know, if we put a poll out saying we gotta get Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet, I mean, it could be either one, or you could say I'm getting both.
Well, I'm getting both, but I'm just gonna play one first.
Yeah.
Because I'm the second one when it goes on discount.
I'm just gonna
I might get both copies too, like I did with the Sword and Shield, and then
I'm just gonna get the dual pack thing, like I did with.
I have Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl too, so yeah.
Yeah, I got the. That's what I did with. I got the dual pack for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
I bought them separately. I didn't get the dual pack.
Yeah.
I was stupid.
I'll get the second one.
Because I played Brilliant Diamond first. I got through all the game pretty much, and then I went to got Shining Pearl.
I would buy the dual pack if I meant to play both.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean, I know I will eventually, so that's.
Yeah.
I mean, I just hope I can save money eventually.
Do you guys think this will be the last Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch?
Ever, actually. They just said they're putting it afterwards.
Yeah, they're stopping after this. They're wrapping it up.
They're making. They gotta wrap it up.
They just made.
Can't think of any more of them.
Yeah, they said we just are making too much money from this. I don't want any more.
They said,
yeah,
if you're so good at it, you make one.
And then they did, and a lot of the Fakemon are better than official. Fakemon artists have gotten like so good.
I almost said, I wonder why more people don't do fan games. Then I remember.
Yeah, like over the past few years, like they've gotten really, really good.
So
I think you'll just see more people with like interesting ideas nowadays too. Like I've heard more like premises for a Pokemon region that were like decent than because people used to always just be like, oh, they should have a game with every region. Like that wouldn't be fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you like I saw someone do like Vietnam inspired Pokemon region once. It was really, really good.
Someone made an entire like Pokedex for a Chinese one, and that was really cool.
It'd be cool to see like more of a Middle Eastern Pokemon as well.
I'd play the game. I play that game
because I think we've seen a lot more like European-esque places. And then
yeah, it'd be cool to see. I don't know how they do it, but something for Africa, because since Africa is just like Africa's huge, so I don't know. They'd have to just focus on a certain region of it, but
yeah, or like sort of a miniaturized. Like you have bigger coastal regions. Like you have one part that's more desert, one part that's more dense jungle.
Yeah, like I guess you could just. I mean, Africa is kind of already divided up between like, I don't know, like Central and North, Sub-Saharan, all that.
That is true. Yeah, you could kind of condense. It's kind of like how I guess Hawaii was kind of Alola.
Yeah, and I'm sure this region. I think it's actually been. I don't remember, but I think actually the name has been leaked, sort of. But I mean, there's probably going to be some like Portugal kind of stuff in it too, since it's right there, and just general Iberian Peninsula.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, like Galar also had stuff from like Ireland.
Yeah,
it wasn't just the UK.
Surrounding areas.
Yeah. I'm checking my email.
I'm shopping on Amazon.